So some people have asked, what was it like to get in that filthy, nasty water in the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina? And what was it like swimming in that water? And I'm going to tell that story. But before I tell that story, I want to first talk about what mindset is required to make the decision to go from a platform where you're typically safe and not in the water to jumping in the water to swim to safety. There were helicopters flying overhead, which we assumed were rescue helicopters, but those helicopters always passed us up. No matter how many times we waved, no matter how many times we went to the roof and tried to get as high as possible to let people know that we were needing rescue, the helicopters still passed. And when you go night after night after night and no rescue, then you start to wonder, are they ever coming for us? Because we were able to go to a roof, we were not considered as in danger as those who were literally waiting in the water, which in retrospect is understandable. But at that time, we were like, they're never coming for us. There's a movie called The Maze Runner. Go watch that movie. The movie is about a group of people who are trying to escape a situation, and they have to go through this maze, which they don't know the way through the maze, but they have to go through the maze in order to get out of the situation that they're in. Even though they don't know what's on the other side of that maze, they don't know even where to go once they get in the maze, but they make a decision to take the chance anyway. There's a line in this movie that I completely identify with. It is the complete mindset that I was in at the time. Take a look.
I'm scared. But I'd rather risk my life out there than spending the rest of it in here.
I was in a mindset where I thought I would rather die figuring out a way to rescue myself than to die waiting for someone to save me.
Folks, we stick together, we get through this. We get out now, or we die trying.
To be in a situation where death is possibly the outcome, but if I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out fighting for my own life. I'm 6 feet tall. The water literally came up to my bottom lip. And the water was murky. There was this oil-like sheen hovering the surface of the water. There were dead bodies floating in the water. In order to get to I-10, I had to swim with that bike. And it was not easy. And the water was not cold, believe it or not. It was warm water, but it was filthy. It stunk. It was incredibly scary. And I'm a good swimmer. I'm a damn good swimmer. I didn't fear drowning. I feared being sucked into a manhole. I feared the possibility of something eating me. I feared possibly getting electrocuted because there were live wires and down power lines, and I didn't know how deep the water was. And so as I started going down and down and down, and then I got to street level and the water was up to here, and then slowly the water got to here and it stopped right at my lower lip. But when you're in water up to your lower lip, you start to float. So I probably swam about 4 blocks with a backpack on my head, a bike in one arm, and I kind of did a side paddle and just swam and swam. Think about it. I have not eaten in a long time, dehydrated, hot, exhausted, and now I've got to swim with a bicycle and a backpack, blocks. And I heard people above on I-10 screaming down saying, you got it, you can do it, keep going, don't give up. So I needed that encouragement, and I eventually made it to I-10. And if you want to know what happened after I made it to I-10, leave a comment and I'll keep telling the story.